Hey, what up, guys? Mike here, Laker Talk. So there it was, Kobe's last game. And I am still at loss for words with how it all unfolded. I'm like, wow, unfreaking believable. No way. No way did Kobe in his final game, 37 years old, 20 years in the league, one of the best scorers in basketball, most entertaining, most skilled player in basketball since Michael Jordan, and he's right up there. No other player compares to Kobe Bryant in terms of his celebrity status, his will to win. And in the final game, broken down over the last 3 years, Achilles injury that pretty much eliminates 99.9% of all NBA players after they have that injury. After a broken kneecap at the age of like 36, multiple shoulder injuries. I mean, like serious shoulder surgeries. I mean, to like be able to lift your arm up at 37 years old, 20 years in the league. He's basically at 37 with 20 years in the league and all the mileage that he's put on in playoff time, in playoff years or playoff in the playoffs and in Olympics and all the extra games. He's played about 23 seasons, 24 seasons of top-notch, professional, high-level NBA basketball. And for him to drop 60 points as a 37-year-old, he's really like a 45-year-old. He has a 45-year-old body and mileage. And he shot to drop 60 points in the final game of his career. That is just amazing. Nobody has ever done this. I've never seen anything close to it. And he shot 22 for 50. 50 shots. Now, let's put this in perspective. If he made three more shots, just three more shots, he would have shot 50%, which is amazing for an NBA game. So can you just think about that? The thing what's crazy is that Kobe Bryant could not physically do this. He wanted to do this over the course of the year. He wanted to give the fans and us a show on why we love him and why, how he brought us championships and why he's, the most celebrity, the most celebrated athlete in the world. He wanted to do this, but he couldn't. But to do it in the final game and to be down by 15 points in that game and to go out a winner in the final game, coming back, hitting the game-winning shot, something that we've all been accustomed to him doing for us as a franchise over the last 20 years. For him to do that, to have his kids see him do that, you cannot make this stuff up, man. I was watching this game. I knew he was going to get 31, 32, take 29 shots, something like that, and kind of lose by 8 and something. Good game, Kobe. Great career, amazing career. Thank you. We love you. But to do this is simply amazing. I'm lost for words, guys. Like, to see like D'Angelo, Clarkson, and Randall, and how they, Lance Jr., all the Laker players, how they were experiencing this. It was like he gave everybody a show. I mean, like, if you bought tickets for $30,000, you got your money's worth. Seriously, there were tickets being sold, courtside for $27,000 each. You got your money's worth. It's one of the best games in sports in history, because there's no other player that has played and has been broken down and is about to retire. Like, think about Peyton Manning, right? One of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. He couldn't do this at the end of his career. He had a terrible game. His defense had to pick him up. Though he probably wanted to like cap it off with a really solid game and walk off, as a champion or whatnot. I mean, Gretzky, Michael Jordan, uh, Derek Jeter, Barry Bonds. You name any top athlete, they couldn't go out like this. It's like hitting 3 home runs. They said Babe Ruth did it back in like the early teens, or or whenever he retired. They said he hit 3 home runs. I can't think of anything like this. 60 points, guys. Put it in perspective. Players today that are fully healthy, like Steph Curry, LeBron, Carmelo dropped 60 at one point, but those guys can't do this. Even at their superstar status right now, they can't put up 60 points. They want to. I'm sure Steph wants to put up 60 points. He shoots, he made 400 threes this year. Yeah, he takes 10 threes a game. He wants to put up 50 points. And they can't do this. It's simply amazing that he was able to do this, to go out 60 points, hit the game-winning shot, that going to the right fadeaway jumper, kind of like what he's been like that. That's a statue. That's like the textbook Kobe Bryant shot. He did that against the Phoenix Suns, going to the right, pull up, bow, hitting his chest. I mean, guys, I just like, if you saw me on Twitter, I was just like, no way. And I don't know what else to say other than that was just one of the greatest games for us. In terms of memories, everybody's going to remember that. Kobe Bryant dropping 60 points in his final game to come back from 15 down to win. And he hit the game-winning shot and almost shot 50%. Crazy. So salute to Kobe. And what's awesome is that us fans, those of us who have been fans, Laker fans from the time we can remember, from 8, 9 years old, he did that for us, for us to enjoy him and for us to call him our own. That's just special right there. And other fans from other teams, they could look at this and say, wow. But for us as Laker fans, for him to do that for us, and for us to enjoy that and to appreciate and to thank him for that, that's just simply amazing. Last night, I was looking at Hoops Hype. They have an NBA. You can look at Hoops Hype NBA players on Twitter, and I was just looking at all the responses. 99% of the responses was just like, they couldn't believe that Kobe did that in an NBA game. Guys draped on him, like, Hayward and all those guys. I don't know, was the guy, yeah, but all the defenders from Utah, there's some pretty good solid team. They were playing up on him, and he had to make some tough shots. It wasn't like, here, Kobe, make a layup. No, he had to make the shot. They were going to win the game. They were trying to win the game. Crazy, y'all. What a game. What a game. What a career. What a way to give the fans a last look at, what you were and what you are. Do it in front of his family, fans, all his friends, all old teammates. To see that on film, to go out like that, man, salute to Kobe. Awesome game. One of the best games I've ever seen. Probably that's one thing that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. So shout out to him. Shout out to all of you guys for checking me out and watching my videos. Hit me up in the comments. Let me share your thoughts with me and how you describe it. Thanks for commenting, liking, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. And as always, follow me on Twitter, Mike Sports. We'll talk soon, guys. Peace.